Good morning, guys. My name is Phil. Welcome back to Miranda Detailing. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys our new canopy that we got. I know a lot of guys are saying, you need a canopy. Well, yeah, some days we do. Today is one of them. It is super hot and humid out today and very, very sunny. We have this area here in front of our garage that gets full sun in the morning, and it's rough. So we're detailing this little, I think it's a Santa Fe, or is it a Tucson? Santa Fe? Nope, it's a Tucson. So this little Hyundai Tucson, and we're doing a full detail on it. We just completed the exterior. I'm actually using some new products on it too. So I used a new shampoo and a new non-acid wheel cleaner. Pretty good products. Nothing fancy at all. Nothing extraordinary, but just good solid products. So it's actually from a company called Suds Lab, and they were sent to me, and I'm just going to show you what these are and the packaging on them. They come in 32-ounce bottles like this, or at least he sent me these. This is his high foaming car shampoo. So his XP car shampoo, that's what we use in the foam cannon. I diluted that one in there. I put maybe like 3 ounces to 16 ounces of water. And it produced really, really good thick foam. And then there's zero acid wheel cleaner. This stuff is like a very viscous brown liquid, and I diluted it 4-to-1, and it's a very strong high alkaline wheel cleaner. Did a really good job on these as well, and I used it on the tires, and it pulls off all the grunge. It's kind of hard to tell because the product is like a dark brown anyway, and then when you see it on the wheels and tires, it's brown. So, but I think it was doing its job. I think it was pulling off all the grime. We'll see when everything is dried. We'll inspect it further and see what it looks like. So here's the canopy. It's a 10x20 Ozark Trail, and I got it on Amazon. I'll put the link down below if you are interested. But a 10x20 is great because, you know, obviously the size of it, you can fit a vehicle, full-size vehicle, and even, you know, maybe even a larger SUV. This is only about halfway up. It can go up another 4 inches or so, and it has what I call like the hollow opening up here. So there's no center bar going through it. You know, some of them have a center bar right here, and it goes straight across, and that really, that's not good because you can only go so high. You can only fit, you know, that type of size vehicle in here. And true, to pull it in, it has to pass this. But I have in the past drove a vehicle in here, or, you know, one of us did, and I lifted, you know, this side up, and once it's under, then it's good. But you have a lot of height in here. So, man, this is definitely our savior today. And we have the shade, and it does make for a much more enjoyable, you know, work environment. But the only downside is when you're doing the interior, you want that ambient light, and this does kind of block it. So for the interior, it's a little bit of a challenge, but still, it's shade, and it's keeping things a lot cooler. So there's pros and cons to it, but, you know, you be the judge as to if you need a canopy like this. But this one's pretty decent, and it's not too expensive either, so we're happy with it. But the Tucson here, the exterior was pretty bad. A lot of buildup. We just blasted it out with the pressure washer and degreased everything. There's always buildup in these little rubber seams here. We blasted those out, and the interior is not, it's not horrible, but we have some dog hair, and it's really short nap carpet. At least this leather. Oh, and it's got fabric in the middle. Oh, I hate that. But it's not really stained, so that's good. So we'll be able to clean this up fairly quickly. So I'll show you a little bit of the interior. I'll show you some highlights. I'll show you some highlights on the exterior as well. So we're well on our way. We just, like I mentioned, washed it and clay mitted it. Nice and clean. All right, good. So I have to say, the wheels, check this out. The wheels did clean up really well. I think, just a little bit there that I'll have to go back through with a towel, just because maybe the brush didn't hit it, you know, and didn't get to it to agitate it. But looks like the tires really cleaned up nice. Still a little wet, but I really think they cleaned up really well. Yeah, not bad at all. Same with the wheel wells. Sprayed in the wheel wells and used that easy detail brush. The that big one that can get into the wheel wells. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. Let's apply some protection. We're going to hit all the trim like we usually do. Stoner's Trim Shine is excellent for that. Oh, we're actually going to blow dry first. See, I have my little cart here, and I'll bring this mobile as well. But I bring this cart. I have my Canon, Air Cannon Junior down there, the Adams one. And I just attached these. I had some questions about these hooks. So this one, these ones here are, general type of garden tool hooks that you can buy right online. They're, you can buy them on Amazon. Now I had some questions about this thing. This is not something you can buy separately. It actually came with one of the metal, like US General carts, and it's supposed to go, inside there and hold screwdrivers. And I basically just bolted it to the side here. But I mean, I don't know. You really can't buy them separately, so I don't have links for that or anything. But you can also just drill, hooks into the side here, and it would totally work. So, and also this cart comes with these little holes right here, so you can just put hooks in them and hang all your brushes. So I really try to utilize this cart. I have the steamer in there with the steamer, hose on this side attached. So I try to utilize this cart as much as possible, and it really does make things easier. I can place all my stuff in here, and I like that it has all these little cubby holes in the front. So yeah, definitely helps a lot. So I attached the extension cord here that goes to our garage, and we're going to blow dry. So we have let the AM seal dry completely. It's been like 2 hours. We applied it, and then we did the inside. I still have the carpets to do over there, so we'll show you that in a moment. But you can see the lines of where we applied it. And let this stuff dry as long as possible. And when you do, it wipes off very easily. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing it in the sun necessarily, a hot day, but we're in shade. So it makes it much, much easier. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Now, just as a topper, a little bit of extra protection, because you can top this. This is a sealant that is designed to be the base, and then you can put any type of, carnauba wax on top. And we're using the Suds Lab Z8, their carnauba mist wax. So it's kind of like a last touch detailer type of thing, but it is fortified with carnauba wax. Probably some other polymers in there as well, as usual. So you can wipe off the sealant and then mist that on, and now you'll have some extra protection, some extra gloss. Holy moly, that is slick. Wow, that is awesome.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. Now, one thing I've noticed about the Suds Lab products, they're kind of no frills. Like, that one is very lightly scented, barely scented at all, at least to me it is. I don't really even smell it. So all of his other products, the interior ones, they just smell nice and fresh. He's got that citrus, kind of an all-purpose degreaser cleaner. That one smells like citrus. But the rest of them, even the tire dressing, no real strong scents to them at all. So he's really focusing on the quality of the products, the ease of application, and how well the products really work. So I like that. That is really, really good chemistry and good planning into the chemicals. And true, I do like good smelling products, but that's not number one, on the list of what makes a product good. That's just a bonus. So as long as the product performs well, that's really what we're looking for as detailers. So wow, I'm really liking that stuff. That is awesome. Well, we're almost done here. Let's get to these carpets. So we also use the dressing on the tires. I'll show you that in a moment. let's talk about this nozzle. This I just got the other day, and I've been searching for this particular nozzle for probably a few years now. And I got it on eBay, but when I was trying to purchase it on eBay, they were always either sold out or the buyer was like out of town or out of the country or something weird. But I wanted this because of this style, 90-degree angle. It's small and it's designed for stairs, you know, carpet cleaning and stairs in houses. But of course, we relate that to carpet cleaning for detailing. And this thing was really performing exceptionally well. I wanted it because of its low profile. It's able to get into areas where the other one couldn't. It would be a kind of a weird angle. So let me get the other one here. This is the original one. So this is nice also. You know, this has its benefits. It's good for carpet cleaning like this because of the angle of it. But I really love this short style, kind of a low profile type of nozzle. Now the only thing that I had to do was switch out the coupling here, the quick connect. It came with a, well, it's in there now, but it came with a 1/4 inch quick connect instead of the 3/8, which that's what this is. Or is it 3/8 or is it 1/2 inch? Yeah, it might be 3/8. I don't remember. But I just had to switch it out, you know, from this one, and that's it. But you can get those easily. Those are pretty cheap. The solution nozzle here, pretty nice, pretty tough. I'd rather have a heavy-duty one like this, but I don't do a ton of extracting anyway. But still, I wanted this style nozzle. I had been searching for it forever. So I'll put a link down below. They might sell out fast, and then if they do, I don't know who's making these, and I don't know why it took them so long to finally have them in stock, but got them on eBay. They came in like 2 days. Excellent shipping, you know, very, very fast. And it fits on the standard extractor nozzles here, the hoses. So yeah, very, very happy with it. The spray pattern, perfect. Really nice, fine, strong mist. And this is tough plastic. It's like the other one that I have. I have another style one where the solution is actually in here. So here's the other style one that I have. So it's kind of a combination of this and this makes this. But the cool thing about this one, it's great for upholstery because you have the nozzle inside of, or the sprayer, I should say, inside the nozzle. So it does not make a mess at all. Everything is contained. But you don't get as strong of a jet of water. This one, really nice strong jet of water. It's very, very close. This one also, nice strong jet of water, but it's a little farther away. But I'll find links to that one and that one if I can. This one's hard to find also. I'll try to put links to them down below so you can get them for yourselves. The Santa Fe is now done. Let's check it out. Interior came out incredible. Now, I thought these carpets were a cheap low-nap carpet. Well, they're not. They're actually a really decent carpet. So they cleaned up really easily. Very, very happy with that. The interior dash, of course, that cleaned up nicely. And we used the interior solution from Suds Lab. I know, we're using a bunch of Suds Lab stuff. I figured, well, I might as well. I have the vehicle here. I have both interior and exterior, so let's give those products a try. So I used a bunch of them. There's still a few others that I didn't use today, but you'll see us use them later on. The spot back here, yep, not bad at all. So that spot back here in the carpet, yep, that cleaned up nicely. Yeah, the interior really did clean up nicely. Back here was a big mess, and to get behind those seats, because they don't move, you have to pull this out like I showed. So you pull that whole bottom piece out where the spare tire is, and then you can get behind there. It is such a pain. I hate that design. Not really conducive to cleaning. But yeah, everything else really did clean up nice. Hey, get out of here. There we go. That looks good. All right, excellent. This canopy really did save us today. It was great. And even though it has this pole here, it did a good job of not getting in the way. It's really wide, that's for one thing, and you know, this vehicle is a smaller size. It's not as wide, it's not as long, so you know, we'll most likely try it out on other vehicles. But let me stand back here so you can get some perspective as to how wide and tall and long this Canopy is. It did a great job though. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you are in the market for a Canopy, look for the ones that have what I call the hollow top here. So there's no cross beam, there's no bar that comes across. That would really limit the type of vehicles you can put in here. So this was great. We have the mats drying here in the sun, so they'll be nice and dry when the owner comes to pick them up. And we'll leave some of the doors open here. And no, it didn't hit, it's a couple inches away. So usually you can maneuver the vehicle so that you can open up all the doors without a problem. So if you are worried about that, a cool little tip is to get one of those pool noodles, those long pool noodles, and you can slice them down the middle because they're hollow and wrap it around the pole. If you are concerned about doing that, just wrap it around the pole, the middle poles. Just get 2 of them. They're cheap, like dollar store or Walmart, and that'll help. You know, that if anything does bump against it, it's just that nice thick foam. It won't scratch. It won't cause any damage. So if that is something that you want to, if you're concerned about, so I can maybe even find links to Amazon down below. As usual, tires are looking good. Tires and wheels, really nice. Wow, it is still ridiculously hot and humid. So at least we're done for the day. We have this Explorer here that came in for a new car prep. That's a separate video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Like it as usual. Share it with others who may be interested in it. If you are interested in any of the tools or the products that we used, especially the Suds Lab products, if you are interested, this is not sponsored by any means, but they did send us the products. They did gift them to us, so I appreciate that. And so far, I mean, the products are performing really well. These chemicals are chemicals that any type of mobile detailer would love to have. They perform extremely well, they're dilutable, and they perform well. You have your shampoos, you have your spray waxes, your wheel cleaners, your interior cleaners, your tire degreasers, and all of that. They are staples in mobile detailing and any type of detailing, but especially mobile. It performed really well in a mobile setting. We'll see you guys next time. You have a great week. Take care.